Welcome, everybody, to We Do Games. My name is Devin Moon. To my right, Sawyer Champagne. To my left, Storm Champagne. That's a little easier to say. Right and left? I don't know why. It just is. Now, here we go. We're going to do a review of what, you ask? Anthem. The turd of the week, or month, or year.
No.
Oh, sorry. I'm not reviewing it. Just silly me. To my right, we'll be reviewing it. Sawyer, get going. What are we reviewing?
So Anthem.
And Storm will help, because he also...
I actually
on
played,
Devin's side.
Yeah.
I actually played through quite a bit with
This will be a hard
Storm.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We squatted up a little bit and played through the story.
Okay.
Most of the story together. Because I don't care about story in any video game.
So okay, let's go by bullet points. Visuals.
Gorgeous.
But they weren't what they were supposed to be.
This is true.
God.
This is true.
No,
this is true. Because when I saw the E3,
did you see the side by side?
Yes,
of
when
the
you
E3 release, and then what it actually
when
looks
you see
like.
it,
Have you seen it on a PC?
No, I'm not. It's not the. It's just like the little details. Like the world looked way bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Like the flags
detail.
waving.
Oh my gosh!
Like
the birds flying.
when you went
Not seen the birds flying?
No, the birds are flying, but there's a complete
Dude,
difference.
yeah.
Complete difference.
And when you like the lighting, dude, like
We're
when you
playing-
go in the town, it looks lively. People are talking and moving.
if you look up, there's a strider.
that moves.
No, sir.
And
not
this,
again.
in the other one, in the game, it's sitting there. In the game, the people are like fake talking.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's improved,
yeah.
but in the
No,
demo,
it's pretty
okay, yeah.
Well,
They're just
even
like,
then, they're like, ooh, look at this, like, Moroccan village. And you, like, open the door, and you're like, oh, the sun glare. You actually, you, like, go in there, and you're like, just get out of my way. Like,
My
it's
favorite part is everyone hates that stupid village. We're all like,
no,
get
that
us
was
out
such
of here.
a dumb idea. It was a dumb
So-
idea.
okay, so visually, it's not the worst looking game, obviously.
The game is,
It's
I
not.
think the game is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I'm not on a
I just am
PC.
I think I'm just kind of like
And
after Red Dead and like even other games recently that I
think this
played.
looks so much better than Red Dead.
Nah,
No, dude, no way. It is pretty, but it's not up there yet. But I don't think every game should look like Red Dead. That's kind of an outrageous. Hey,
Well,
your
that's
game
also-
should look as good as the 7-8-year-old game.
Desert.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it doesn't even matter.
but
There was
real things,
forest in there. Yeah, there was tons of forest in that game.
It was
But-
a beautiful game.
so visually, I think game
It's
is
good.
great.
It's good. Yeah.
I mean, it's probably
it's
one
up
of the,
on there on the top.
It's one of the
It's
better
up on
looking
the
games
top.
that have released
It
this
is.
generation.
Yeah, it is on the top. Okay.
Gameplay-wise.
Gameplay. Yeah.
I think this is very, very fun to play. Stormy, do you agree?
Yeah, for a second.
How the gameplay?
For a
We're not
second.
talking. We're not talking like goals or anything like that.
I'm just
Like,
saying,
reason to
like,
play.
once you...
So like
Oh,
like in Halo, it's like the punch and the shoot, and it's like the three-pronged thing. And this, what's like what's the
abilities.
hook?
So it's the abilities. It's
Yeah.
definitely the abilities. And, like, flying is a cool aspect to it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the Storm, which obviously I was the Storm.
Okay, yeah,
And
because
it's like-
you fly the whole time basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, and this is what I didn't know, and this is what I'll give them, is I only played as the Storm, and you're hovering the whole time. And so you're literally just dropping stuff on
dropping
people,
crap
you
on
know?
them. Yeah.
And, like, your gun's cool, and it works, but it's not as fun. But for everybody else who's on the ground, it's a whole nother game. It's a whole nother game.
Oh yeah,
man.
it's probably like a
Yeah.
shooter more.
Yeah, and you're like dancing around
Yeah.
and like walking.
My
like
my main guy was the big boy.
tank guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
which I've heard is also
Colossus.
like the second fave.
Which- oh,
he's
man,
pretty
he's-
awesome.
Yeah.
You light everything on fire. You slam the ground, and they all explode.
Yeah.
And they AOE damage each other. Like gameplay is super satisfying in that aspect.
Yeah,
I rarely used my guns. I mean, I have some okay guns.
yeah.
That's
That's my thing. I've heard like guns not very not very worth
you get
it.
4 of the same gun.
Yeah,
before
gear's
you
not
see a
worth
different
it.
gun.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
Oh,
okay.
man. And then the fact that they
seems
just
like a miss.
recently fixed the fact that the level 1 very first gun you get was the best gun in the game.
Now, how in the
So
The game is not
Now,
complete.
now
You want
wait.
my review? It's not complete.
now listen to me.
They-
How can Bungie know that this is a game about looting, shooting,
this is Bioware.
but or Bioware? Sorry, good frick. That it's about looting and shooting, and the loot part is just broken.
Dreadful.
Broken.
So
That's the only other. That's the loop of the game.
they
That
want
is the
you.
end game.
That's
That
the
was the
loop
only
of the
end
game.
game.
Oh,
They
it's
want
so weird
you
me.
to be
So weird to me.
excited every time one drops.
Yeah,
But here's
but
the
it doesn't
thing,
sound
like,
like anyone's excited
You
about
get
it.
excited, but then you look at it
And it's the same gun you have 3 copies of.
It's the same gun, just a better quality.
Yeah.
But your gun has an extra 250% damage on it. So now it's already your gun you already have is out damaging the supposedly better one you got.
Dude.
And it took you 20 hours to get this stupid upgrade.
Yeah.
And that's it. I put probably 140 hours into this game.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1 legendary.
Dude, how do you have that much time? You put 200 hours into Assassin's Creed and 140 in
200
this?
over like 2 months? Yeah.
That's still a lot. That's some crazy.
My wife is a gamer.
Yeah,
It's very
that
nice.
helps. Yeah, that helps.
I'm saying I can devote 20 hours to Anthem before I'm all like, I am doing the same exact thing over and over again.
So...
And the grind isn't worth it. There's nothing to grind.
I've played thousands of hours of Diablo. I've played thousands
but the grind
of hours
is
of
worth
Destiny.
it in Diablo.
But it seems like,
Here's the thing. The Diablo developer even directly spoke to them and said, hey guys, this is what we found out. Not a lot of loot is not that fun.
Yeah, it did
bathe
take a
in the
brainiac to do
Yeah.
that.
Make it rain on them.
Yeah,
They'll
duh.
enjoy it.
Like-
And the fact that they have guns
Oh
that are
my
completely
gosh.
worthless. I mean,
Dude.
you're like, why do I want this? Like, yeah, it's a yellow, but my orange guns are better.
Congratulations, the 140 hours you put into playing this game earned you a legendary machine pistol.
I will give Bioware
man,
props
so
on this
weird.
much.
Yeah.
They are very well at communicating. They have upgraded.
They have
put
seems
some
like.
big updates out already and
Yeah.
have majorly improved the fidelity of it, which
Mhm.
I mean, they just needed another 6
dude.
months to a year.
This
even.
game.
They needed another 6 months
This
to a year.
this worries me
It's
about
not
Bioware.
finished.
This worries me about Bioware.
Here's the thing. What's the common denominator between Andromeda and now Anthem?
The combat.
Apart from Bioware. Bioware developed
Well,
it.
EA, yes, but guys.
EA requires them to develop on their Frostbite engine, which is a piece of trash.
Well,
Respawn
their shooters are doing
released
just fine on it.
Apex that is not on Frostbite.
Well, it's because
Respawn said,
it's because Respawn.
no, we're not doing
screws
that.
but
We're putting it out on our own.
I bet that even Respawn, I bet that their next engine will probably be Frostbite or something else. Because
Frostbite is
they are
notoriously bad.
running on a Valve's old Half-Life engine.
And yet that's better than this Frostbite crap.
Well, no, because
Frostbite is
Battlefield
ridiculously
5
bad.
looks
Good.
amazing. All the
good.
Battlefield games are one of the best looking games on any console.
Every single developer says Frostbite is a nightmare.
It probably is, but I'm just saying visually, you can get some really amazing
Anthem
games.
looks great.
Yeah. So what?
It plays like there's too many glitches in it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But whose
That's the
fault
issue.
Is
Is
it? I'm
it's
like
the developers not knowing how to use Frostbite, so it's on the developers.
Yeah,
and
but
it's on EA.
But guys, they've been developing with EA for how long?
Yeah.
They've been making Mass Effect games with these guys for how long?
Not on Frostbite.
It doesn't matter. They've been with them the whole
And
time.
they freaking really are.
Anthem's been in development
Yeah,
for 6 years, and it looks like
That's
it's
what
been
I'm
scrapped
saying,
and put
and
together.
freaking-
It's like some Frankenstein. I will say it is
dude.
very fun, and it looks good.
Yeah, but is it very fun?
I think it's very fun, but the reason to play is not there.
Is it fun to be
There's no carrot to chase.
repetitively bored about?
If they
What
had
they
a
need to do
is the mission structure any good?
Gameplay is fun. Mission
What?
structure
No,
is
it's
just like
repetitive. It's like
Is it like go find something?
kill all the people.
It's
and then
like
kill
every
this
other
big
game
one,
like
or
this.
then kill. Yeah, I mean,
it's like
I'll
every
give it
other
to
one.
Go to
them.
the place, shoot something.
Those are
Yeah,
tough.
move to the next
Those
place.
are
That's
tough
it.
to do, and I give it to them. What they need to do is
Dude,
they need to make
It shouldn't be tough to do. It's so annoying to me that these like looter shooters, that's the mission structure
Yeah.
on every mission. It's like we would be pissed off if Assassin's Creed Odyssey, every mission was the same. Like obviously you have to kill someone at the end. There's
That
fighting,
is
there's
all
fighting and
Assassin's
everything.
Creed.
But the story is what carries it, right? Like the quirky, dumb stories that are in between make that exciting.
So-
when you're playing these looter shooters, you're talking to like
some rando.
some rando that's really boring. They're blabbing in your ear for a long time,
Yeah,
and
the
then
girl who's all like, "Oh, will you help? My business is failing.
Yeah.
What should I do?" It's like, "We're gonna go talk to the drunk chick in the bar." Wow, you're the best. Here's 4 sentinel points, which don't do you anything. Like, wow,
So-
that was really rewarding.
see,
I
I
think-
just feel like it's the story that makes those boring things sound more better than
This
they
is
are.
the issue with most people going into Anthem.
Yeah,
A lot of people went in expecting a BioWare game.
yeah, and it sounds like it is. To me, it sounds like it is.
It's BioWare Light.
Yeah,
The stories, it's the stories there,
Yeah.
but it's...
Well, yeah, I just
It's not
think
great.
I think the story isn't terrible. It's
And-
not like bad actors
But
and
it's
like
not
nothing
Bioware.
happens. It was
It's-
just lackluster. Where you're like,
Well, it's just weird that it's
Everyone
like that's what
wants
you guys
BioWare
do.
to have the decision-making and everything that they're known for.
Well, it's worked. I just don't.
Yeah.
And,
Tell
well,
me it worked in Andromeda.
it
That's what
probably
they're coming
did.
off
It
of.
probably
Well, they should have
did.
just cut that whole thing out. They should have said, well, if we're going to make a nice multiplayer game where everyone's in the same world, what's the point of me making decisions
There
if
is
it's
no
just going to
decisions in
change the
this.
dial? Well, I mean, you're all like,
That's
well,
what
are you
they
going to
did.
press left trigger or
And
right
what I-
trigger?
and what I also-
you
what
know,
I've-
it's like, that didn't add anything.
What I've heard is it's really annoying that like the cutscenes are really like, or like just the story how it's put in is really hard to hear sometimes. Like when you're talking, like your friends are talking and there's like a
That's 'cause your
cutscene,
friends
a
are talking
cutscene's
over
going. You know what I mean? And you're
I
like,
haven't had problems with that.
You
to be
can
honest.
control
Yeah.
your volume levels, and if your party chat is too loud, it's because you put your party
so
chat
it's on
too
you.
loud.
Okay.
We're
I
playing
don't
with
blame
Tanner.
them
Yeah.
for it. But like when I was paying attention to the story and I was with Storm and his buddies,
Then it was fine.
I had no
Okay.
issues. I also was skipping a lot of it, but I had no issues.
Yeah. So
But
I don't know, man.
Once
does
once they
this
put the
game have
char-
hope? Is there hope?
I think they do. Once they figure out their loot system,
Okay.
and I think this is something I'll dive back into. I know it's not going to be for everyone. I knew that from the very beginning. It's not going to be from everyone, but
Yeah.
everyone thought it was.
Yeah.
So
Storm. What do you?
Unfortunately, I
you gonna come
invested
back?
too much. I
you
invested
think
too
you're gonna come back
much, and
then?
no, I think it was just a big letdown.
Well, that
I
was.
sold all my friends. I was like, "Let's play it. It's
Yeah.
4-player. It's cool."
Doesn't that
Javelin.
blow?
Stormy?
It's like you
And
get
they
a
were like,
who
"Nobody
gave
wants
you
to
the
play it."
warning beforehand?
Everybody said it was good.
I told you it was
Everyone.
good,
and the other
but you
guy
wanted to-
were in
if
the
you-
beta.
I've told you to
if you
wait.
listen to the podcast, I said that I think this will be a turd.
I told you to wait.
I was trying to give them the benefit
And
of the
I
doubt.
told you to wait.
I
And
put-
I
I'm the one who
justified.
this
I was like,
game's
if I can
for.
get
Yeah.
all my friends to play this
Yeah,
game, it
I
doesn't
know.
matter as
I
long
know.
as there's content.
Well, it's
enough.
like it's
I
like
told you to
it's
wait.
like Sea of Thieves, though. It's like Sea of Thieves when there's not enough something that it's not fun to
it's
be
just
with
you're
your
done.
friends.
You're
Yeah.
done.
So
Yeah.
every game is one big update away from being great.
Well, yeah.
And I think
But it's kind of a bummer that
That's-
we're letting games go.
it's not even games. This is all technology nowadays. They're releasing products that
Yeah,
are
I know.
unfinished
They are,
because they
and
can
that's the
update.
problem. And they fell into the same trap. They had an amazing game going for them that everyone was excited about.
And when
they're all
when
like,
I played
well,
it, I just played I just did the shooting stuff, and I was like, man, the shooting is unsatisfying. But powers, it was like Mass Effect. When I was playing Mass Effect, when I had powers, I was like, dude, this is awesome. You're throwing people in the air, shooting them, tossing them, you know. That was what made those games good. So that's kind of cool that Anthem does that. I'm glad that they did that because, man, when I was just doing the gunplay, I was like, oh, this is
Now,
meh. Better than maybe.
I
Division.
think people are a lot harder on it because I think we're all burnt out on games releasing
badly like this.
releasing
yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
It needed to be developed like
Oh
that.
man, that just sucks that they're
And
on.
it was BioWare.
It's BioWare again.
Sucks.
BioWare again. Yep.
And this is
Oh, that blows. That really blows.
the big
does.
warning to everyone. Just quit being a fanboy. Every company's screwing up. Bungie, they're having a rough time with
Yeah,
Destiny.
everyone is. Yeah.
BioWare
Except for
having
Capcom,
a
which
rough-
is outrageous.
I know, good for you,
Capcom's doing
Capcom. Good for you. Keep
Yeah, but-
doing your thing,
okay,
man.
Capcom had it at
Oh,
its era.
No, I'm not
Everyone
joking.
hated
No,
it.
it did, but now it
Now
came out of
everyone's
nowhere.
like,
Yeah.
Capcom's doing great.
You know what?
Monster Hunter. Oh,
And same with
I love
same
you.
with Sony. I know you don't like their games, but Sony's games when they come out are full, and
don't credit
Nintendo
that to
are
Sony.
full.
I credit that to
games.
the development studio, Santa Monica.
No,
and-
they're good. Yeah, I know that too. But you can say that now. But when EA does something bad, you're like, well, it's EA's fault. No, you know what I mean?
I think
Or Activision.
BioWare definitely has it. I think EA does hold part because they make them develop on Frostbite. If they
maybe.
let them develop on the engine they want, I think we'd have a lot better games.
Yeah, it could be. It could
But-
be. I don't know.
Sorry, Anthem. You
Yeah,
suck.
so
The
what's-
worst thing I see though is people are rating it worse than they've even rated Fallout 76. And I wouldn't go that far
All
because
right.
it's at least fun to play.
Okay.
So I'm guessing
What's
you're
our
leading
score?
into the score, right? That's
Yeah,
what you're
let's get
leading
to the score,
I would give it a little higher than what it's currently at on Metacritic.
which is.
It's currently at a 55.
Oh, it got that far down. I thought it was just going to stay at a 6.
I would give it
Oh
somewhere
my
between
gosh.
6, maybe 6.5.
That's surprising.
Storm, where do you think?
I would think a 5.
Really?
You-
Yeah, I mean, it really.
Storm got burnt.
Wow.
There are
I just got burnt. I wanted to give it a 9.
This is why
I wanted
people
to
are
give it a
hurt.
9, and then
It's
it's
'cause-
just like,
So it sounds like we're going with the Metacritic score to me.
yeah, I think it's accurate. I don't
So-
think it's a complete waste of time.
Since we're
I
going in
think
between
it
you
will
two.
waste
I'm-
your time.
I'm excited to come back in a couple months
I would never think
and
we were going to
say
get this.
Anthem's going to be a good game. Or Anthem's a good game now.
I am surprised that I'm saying that a Bioware game is a 5.5. Anyways, that's it.
Andromeda?
No, I even think Andromeda
Once they fix
is
the
actually
bugs, it's a good
probably
game.
a better game than a lot of people freaked out about. It
Ubisoft,
probably was a 7.9 or
Ubisoft, start buying all these, please.
something. Anyways, so that's our review of Anthem 5.5. Thanks, gentlemen, for
Go get it.
discussing. Yeah, get it on a very
It's a completely new game now.
Go get it in a year and a half.
yeah. Get it in a year and a half
Sale.
when it's $10.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they have content.
Yeah.
And it's not the shallow pool.
And
it is.
then you'll have to buy the freaking content.
Maybe get some friends
Yeah.
to help you.
Anyways, that is that. Thanks for listening to We Do Games, everybody. We'll see you later. Bye.